Prepare yourself, little sausage. You're about to learn the terrible truth. As soon as you're out those doors...
Oh, Jesus, fuck!
The gods kill our asses.
You fucking whore!
Dude, what are you doing?
Just a little snack before the podcast.
Dude, it's alive.
No,
Have
I
you seen
mean-
Sausage Party?
Well, what are you saying?
Dude, you've got blood on your hands.
Oh, God. Oh, God. But I paid for it. So...
Hi.
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 Hello.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Film Therapy. This week we are reviewing Sausage Party, Seth Rogen's latest venture into comedy.
We thought it'd be appropriate if we reviewed the movie as a sausage party.
That's what we are.
Yeah. I mean, you're assuming gender here, but...
Yeah, we didn't ask for pronouns, but still.
I can see imprints all around. I am Britain. Imprint.
Zach.
Nate.
And I am your leader, Kyle.
Ugh.
I'm not a leader. I just...
Ugh. So, synopsis.
Synopsis. What was this movie? What is this about? Jerry Seinfeld, everybody.
Who's starting?
Do we need to explain the rules again?
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, yeah, so the rules are the fridge turns on, and then... No. The rules are that we each take a sentence, and we go down the line with one sentence apiece to explain the movie.
Who's going to start us off this week?
I got this.
Uh-oh.
Sausage Party is a movie about a group of sausages living in a grocery store who want to be bought so they can have sex with buns. And when they are bought, they realize that the great beyond is not like heaven, it is like dying. And then they have to go on a journey to...
That's a run.
You're an asshole. You're an asshole.
That's a fucking run-on.
Someone fucking stop.
You can't have two hands in there, bro.
I can have as many hands as I want. And the movie continues following this taco,
cut 'em off.
all these foods. I don't know. I got confused. Follow that.
I'm wearing shoes.
Adventure ensues.
Alright.
Next time we'll
take
do,
the week off.
Next time we'll do the actual sentence thing, I guess.
Maybe.
Take the week off, guys.
Or no more synopsises. We'll see.
Do I get paid 4 times this week?
Is it synopsises?
Yeah.
Synopses?
No.
I get all your
Synopsis.
paychecks, right?
Synopsis.
Wait, we get paid?
Yeah, I've been taking your cut. I was going to give it to you, but like as a bundle.
Oh.
You know, like once the
Right.
series has been completed, it's like
A lump
Hey,
sum.
a lump sum.
package.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
you signed the contract.
I
Take
did.
out a lot
We'll
more
see you after
taxes
these
that
words
way.
from our sponsors.
Busters, are you ready? You want something? Take it! That's yours tonight. You want it? You want it? Take it! You want it tonight? Take it! The power of the Holy Ghost! Take it! Oh, take it! Take it! Take it! Of the power of the Holy Ghost!
Next set. What? Oh, the game, right?
What game?
Oh, the food thing.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, hard cut into the food thing. Yeah, so we figured if food really is alive, what would be the one food that each of us would still eat even though it's alive and we know it? So basically, what food can't you resist eating?
Should I start?
Yeah, do it again.
As long as you don't take all of it, yeah.
Don't say a list.
Okay. I would definitely... Ooh, it's hard, but I think the one I don't care what its gender was or any a race, ethnicity. Doesn't matter if I can see eyes or a heartbeat. I would eat breakfast pizzas all day,
Dude,
every day.
Not ham and cheese loaf?
No. Don't tell them. Don't tell them about that.
Something to be ashamed of.
I would eat my breakfast pizzas all day, every fucking day, until the day I die, and I would enjoy their fucking screams, and I would fuck a corn dog.
Damn it, I was gonna say corn dog.
Oh,
No. Hot Pockets. I just don't feel any
What kind?
empathy. Oh, they have this really good one now with chicken barbecue chicken. Whatever way you want to look at it, it's
Yeah.
real good. But
If you were stereotyping this Hot Pocket, do you imagine as like a redneck, a conservative? How do you see this Hot Pocket? And would it impact how you ate it? Would you be more aggressive about it?
oh man,
It's an Irishman, isn't it?
huh?
It's an Irishman.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't discriminate.
Yeah,
You know,
you'd
I'll
eat
just-
it all the
yeah.
same.
Right.
Okay, that was me stalling because I haven't really decided what food I would still eat. I eat pickles like a lot. Like I love pickles, the hot and spicy kinds.
Yeah, you do.
So are they ladies? Are they
I-
ladies?
I imagine my pickles as very grisly, almost disgusting looking people because they have the warts all over them. They're green. They're slimy. So I imagine them as almost like the underbelly of food society. But I love them, and I would have a hard time surviving though just on a pickle diet.
So, in this world, would a vat of pickles be basically like if a jar of fetuses were like alive? Like they're just floating in this jar, and all the food's like, oh my god, that's so creepy.
So like in the food world, pickles are like creepy as fuck. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
that's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know.
I think so. And so if that's it, I feel like there'd be almost some sort of agreement between me and the food society to eat these creepy looking fetuses because they don't want it's upsetting them.
It's
I
upsetting me.
get
doing
something
them a
out of it.
favor.
I'm doing them a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get rid of the almost dead bodies. Or
Right.
whatever.
I could provide a service to this universe. Yeah.
Selfless.
Considering for mine that last night I ate an entire sleeve of them because I'm a monster, I'm gonna go with crackers because they deserve it. They know what they
I see
did.
what's happening.
They know what they did.
Mhm.
But also, I do eat the shit out of crackers. So,
They are good.
but I mean, if we're being real, like I would just eat any kind of food. Like,
All right, guys. So the question I'm going to pose is a simple one. This movie is jam packed with celebrity cameos that I didn't notice a lot of the time. If you could add a celebrity to the cast, who would you add, and what food item would they play?
dude, I want to say Nicolas Cage. But like, dude, I just don't know what he would play. Like, Pickles Cage, bro.
Oh,
Pickles Cage. We were just talking about
that would be
pickles.
good.
Dude. He could honestly
Yeah.
be anything because of his range of talent.
Right, but could you imagine his hair on a like the weird shape of his hair on a pickle, like?
And he would
then
steal
him
the
just,
Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, just
He would steal the
weird.
Declaration of
Yes.
Weekly
he rips his
Deals.
face off, puts it on another pickle's
I would
face.
love
Yeah.
that.
It's genius. It's genius.
Pickles Cage.
Hit me up, Hollywood.
Oh,
Hit me
love
up.
While watching the film, I felt there was a big hole that was left, and I think it could be filled by Steve Buscemi, or Buscemi, however you want to pronounce your Steve.
Fucking kidding me.
But he would need to play an onion or some sort of garlic.
Some sort of.
I don't know. That's my pitch. It has nothing to do with the smell. It's just I feel like you could capture that food well.
It's pretty good. It's a tough one. All right, stick with me here. John Hamm
No.
as sliced turkey. Just to piss people off.
Yes.
Right?
That is
'Cause-
genius.
Yeah.
That would be good. I think I would go Sylvester Stallone as like, I don't know, something dumb like a potato. Doesn't he seem like a potato?
He kind of looks like a potato.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
With his like kind of strokey face. Like I love the guy. One of my favorite actors in all honesty.
great guy.
But yeah, I mean I have him on speed dial. I'll call him right now.
Right.
But you know, he looks like a potato. He acts like a potato sometimes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do you think the Expendables would have just been
The
him
Vegetables.
Yeah, it would have just been a
Oh.
potato salad, and he's cut up in there. You have like Jason Statham as celery. I don't know, and you just have the Vegetables.
I just want some fucking potato salad now.
Yeah, let's watch Expendables.
You know, let's watch Expendables, eat some potato salad, and masturbate.
You want it? You want it? Take it! That's the power of the Holy Ghost! You want it tonight? You want it? Take it! That's the power of the Holy Ghost! Oh, you want something? You ready for something? You ready for something? Take it! That's the power of the Holy Ghost! Ma, 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 ma.
Sorry, I've been yawning a lot. I'm tired.
Yeah. Should we just get into it then?
Let's do it. All right, so now we're gonna get into what we thought about the movie. I'm gonna ask Nate to go first.
Oh.
Do it.
Spot. Sausage Party as a whole was pretty enjoyable for me. I gotta say, I wasn't hooked initially. I felt like it was a film for someone who's a little younger than me. It kind of felt more of a like teen like movie, something I would have laughed at if I was like 14 or so. But yeah, it didn't really catch me. The cursing in it just felt like it didn't really feel necessary for the film. It just kind of felt like, oh, it's a rated R like animated movie. Let's say fuck as many times as we can, just because we can. Didn't really have a purpose, and it kind of started to get stale after a while. But towards like the third act, it just got insane, and I loved it. It got so weird, and it was funny. I was dying, but yeah, it was kind of uneven. They worked in, you guys are going to be hearing about it later, but they kind of worked in some like some social satire in there, which was cool. That's what got me interested in the movie again. But I think it was a little uneven as a whole, but the end definitely made up for it. I would have to give it a C.
So I went into this movie and I wouldn't say I had expectations as much as I don't know. I wanted it to be good, and I wasn't let down. Now the first 10 minutes of the movie, I was like, oh man, we are in for a not fun ride. This is going to be very childish and just not funny. But that ends pretty quickly with a pretty fun scene with Danny McBride's honey mustard character. And then, like, from there, like, there's a little bit of the movie maybe that doesn't work at times, but, like, from there, I loved it. Like, I thought it was great, like, beginning to end, and like you said, that third act just gets so kooky and out there, and, you know, film being bizarre is a great thing today when, like, there's so many bland, like, movies out there that are just the same thing over and over again. So being like as different as you can, like, I love it, and just like it just went to such extremes. I couldn't complain very much at all about this movie other than like the first 10 minutes. I wasn't really into it too much, but I will say, everything aside, I feel like I got my money's worth out of one scene and one scene alone. If that was the only thing they showed, If they just showed the meatloaf scene, I would have been okay. I could have just said, I'm done, and that was great. I loved it. I laughed for like 5 minutes after that scene. Maybe it's just me. My parents love meatloaf, guys. What can I say? Grew up on meatloaf. I love the food also. So hey, it worked for me. But yeah, overall, I love the social commentary. A lot of the like talk about like religion kind of I thought was just great. Like them just like making like everyone look like an asshole. Like even Seth Rogen's character who like had the proof and shit. Like he still looked like a dick. But yeah, like it's just a really fun movie. It's really funny. I think if you want it to be, and I don't know. I had a really good time. So I would give this movie an A easily.
So I like this movie a lot. It was a good time at the theater. Yeah, I was kind of like Kyle. I was kind of on the fence about it in the first few minutes because like it just felt like it was gonna be like, we're doing an R-rated animated comedy and you're gonna love it just because it's R-rated and animated. But then it quickly changed for me. Like I feel like the first couple of like racial jokes where they were like kind of on the edge of like, is that appropriate? Is that inappropriate? Does that bother me? Like where I'm just kind of sitting there considering like, is this over the line or is it pushing a boundary to satirize something? That's when I really got hooked into the movie and was really enjoying it. And like just the way that they balanced the food, interacting with people, the weird twists and turns in the plot that like kept it moving forward and changing throughout the movie, that like made it, like Kyle said, like so kooky and so different than other movies, like really kept me going. And plus, like, there were just a lot of really great food puns. Like, I'm just a big fan of puns in general, so, like, I was on board for it 100%. All the voice acting was great. All the animation looked terrific, so I was into this movie, and I would give it an A, too.
Would you say this movie had you cheesing? I was a little mixed during the movie. The audience I was seeing it with was very quiet most of the movie. I mean, there were definitely laughs, but where I was laughing the hardest were with the social commentary, which isn't something that we were used to seeing. This is like something like equivalent to like what Mel Brooks did with like Blazing Saddles. Like he's bringing something up that we don't like to talk about, and that. Once I realized Sausage Party is a movie that's making me think and opening the conversation, I just felt so weird, but I loved it. Like a movie where the ultimate goal is for Frank the hot dog to get into Brenda's buns. And it had me thinking. I couldn't wrap my head around it, and it was so fucking fun. I loved this movie. My biggest probably complaint, or I think the fault of the film, is not jumping into what made the film so great in the first place. It tries it enjoys wearing the cloak of a Pixar film so much that they enjoy saying their fucks and shits and all that, which it does grow tiresome. I really respect Seth Rogen for touching on these taboo subjects in a way that's unapologetic, which is really refreshing, and it's something that I guess we should come to expect from him, but it's done so in an intelligent way, which I think we kind of were expecting from the film The Interview, but instead we got almost the opposite. We were expecting this smart satire. Instead we got a very juvenile film. Here we're expecting a juvenile film. We got a great satire. A very welcome surprise. I would give this film a B+. The only reason why it's not an A for me is because it does slug through at first to get to what makes the film shine, but it's extremely unique. I would love to see what Rogen has in store for us, either in adult animations or just with this this sense of humor in the future. This very smart, yet juvenile sense of humor that I think is welcoming to all different audience members. You know, those looking for cartoon characters saying fucking shit a lot, and those looking for a little bit something more to think about after the movie ends. So I think this was really well done. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Film Therapy. Check out the audio podcast where we try to do something different and see how it might go right. We tried to to stay on the food topic, go to a fast food chain to try out the Whopperito. See how that turns out.
Let us know
Things
what you
could get
thought.
messy. Anyone's got puns? Things might get...
You better hold on to your buns.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And if you haven't caught our other episodes, please feel free to catch up on our website. Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
What? Oh, God.
And,
I'm mustard leaf.
We're on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play. You can also watch us here on YouTube, where you found this video.
right.
We got Twitter. We got Patreon. Send us some money. We need it. Our mics are shit.
We're going to make a Facebook.
We're going to make a feature film.
Netflix
Yeah.
series.
Netflix series.
We also have a website.
We do have a website.
We actually do have a website.
We really do have a website.
Yeah, we're gonna make a murderer.
We
We are going to make a murder. That's happening in the near future.
You already have.
I know where to hide bodies.
So, until next time.